Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review for the TV show called Liar. I just knocked the camera, sorry. So this is a show I mentioned as, I think it was an honorary mention for one of my last wrap-ups, and I decided I finished it now, let's do a full review of it. So I ended up giving this a 5 stars, and just briefly I'll give you kind of what it's about and some of like the logistics of it. So it was one of ITV's short dramas consisting of 6 episodes. However, there is definitely talk of a second series. I don't know if that'll be another 6-parter or if it'll be longer or shorter, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure how much I'm going to say will be considered spoilers, because it's one of those things that it's difficult to talk around the subject. You kind of really just need to say, this is what's happening and this is what I felt, do you know what I mean? So I definitely warn you not to watch this if you haven't already watched the show, or if you don't mind some sort of spoilers of some kind, carry on watching this. Oh, and just for your safety, if anyone has any triggers for sexual assault, please don't watch this because I don't want to upset you, because this is one of the main themes of the TV show. So Liar follows the lives of 2 people in particular. We have Laura, who's a secondary school teacher, and we have Andrew, who's a very successful surgeon. So the way they know each other is that Andrew has a teenage son that goes to Laura's school, and Laura is one of the teachers for this son. So they talk, you know, briefly as parents and teachers do in the car park, saying good morning and that. And one day they decide they want to go on a date and kind of progress this sort of acquaintance to friendship and maybe more. So they go on this date and everything is well and good until Laura wakes up the next morning and accuses Andrew of rape. There's this constant battle of you as a viewer trying to figure out who's telling the truth and who's not. Who do you believe? Do you know what I mean? Like, they both have very convincing stories. They're both very sincere in how they come across. They both have different approaches to how they handle it, which makes you side with one or the other. I'd say this is probably the main mystery of it all. You just don't know. Until about season 3, you don't know whether to trust or believe Laura or whether to trust and believe Andrew. It's very strange in that feeling, you know. Usually as a viewer you kind of have an extra insight, you kind of know one step before the characters, but at this point you don't know who to believe, you really don't know what happened. And it did make me feel really weird because I ended up siding with one person because of the way the other person acted. Made me feel like, no, they can't be telling the truth. And it was really, really strange because who I sided with was completely like wrong. Do you know what I mean? So it was a really strange feeling. I felt almost guilty for believing that person. So we are focused on Andrew and Laura's lives, but through their kind of storytelling and everything, we get glimpses of the lives of their loved ones, such as Andrew's son, Laura's sister, who's also a doctor and works quite closely with Andrew. We see the lives of the detectives that work in the case. So with that, you see how this rape allegation affects everyone involved. This actually brought to light how hard it could be for a victim to be believed, and that's something I never even realised before. I guess it is in fact quite a sad truth. But as entertaining as it is, it's also showing quite a hard, harsh truth of an allegation such as rape and the difficult process it could be to get justice. I couldn't believe when I noticed there was only literally a few minutes left of the last episode, and the last scene in itself just left me speechless. I was like, what the heck just happened? This is crazy. What's going to happen next? Honestly, I was so shocked. I just wasn't expecting it. It's quite a unexpected plot line. You think it's going to go one way, it goes completely the other way, and you think you're ahead, you're way behind. That's another thing that I really liked about it. It just kept you on the edge of your seat. You wanted to know what was going to happen next, and you was always surprised by the outcome, or at least I was. On a lighter note, I swear one of the characters was from that show. If you ever saw the Misty show on CBBC, it was like a really old, well, when I was growing up it was like the thing. I really enjoyed it, and I swear one of the girls was in that. If any of you used to watch that, it's bugging me, and I tried to search her and find her and I didn't know if it was the same person, but she looks like her. Very, very random thought, but I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, make a lighter note, I guess. I mentioned briefly in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure there is a confirmation that season 2 will be here. I don't know when, I don't think there was any dates or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to that. I think there's so much that could be explored even further, so I'm hoping season 2 does it justice. Anyway, this was a very highly recommended show for me. Really did enjoy this plot, the characters, the dynamics between everything. It was awesome, and I hope you enjoy it too, or if you've already watched it, I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it, who you think did the stuff. There's me still trying to be coy, but I don't know. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts of the show down below, and I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.